What's going on, Jackstar, Twinkie, Pizza? Man, Twinkie didn't waste no time. I hit that stream now button and, well, none of you guys wasted any time. I hit that start streaming button and you guys were here like within seconds. Alright, let's get back to the grind here. Still a ways to go, 2379, so another 121 Ascension before I get the top achievement available in the game, which essentially means what, like 240 maps. Actually, it'll be less than that, but 240-ish. Tobias, what up? Figured I'd give the Gunwitch a little love today. I haven't played this the Gunwitch in so long, and she is just insanely fun to play. You can't deny how fun it is. Double jump plus flying. I mean, how do you deny that? Oh yeah, Windblade, I'm back at it. I just don't know. I mean, I've got, you know, obviously we've got plenty of time before the for the big update comes. But we don't really know what's going to happen with Ascension quite yet. We know there's going to be a prestige or reset type system, so I want to make sure I get that achievement prior to then, just so I don't have to sweat it. Gonna go with a lot of weapon mans today, I think, as the weapon mans, of course, are just fast. You know, no time worrying about upgrading or anything else. Just slam it into the walls and go. Yeah, there's a video on my channel going over what we know so far there, Connor. But revised onslaught mode plus the prestige system. Plus a whole bunch of new cosmetics. Like supposedly a whole bunch of new cosmetics. I actually heard a rumor, well, I guess it's not a rumor, because I heard it from a reliable source, that in terms of just overall content added to the game, that this could be the biggest Dungeon Defenders 2 update ever, and that's why it's being booked as an expansion, because it's just bigger than an update. Nah, Omni was hard at it there, Omni Mom. He's been playing for like the last 20 hours or something, so I'm assuming he has finally snoozed off. He's about to hit 10th place, the top 10 in overall Ascension on the PC, and he's very focused on that. So he was actually grinding it out when I went to bed, and he was still grinding it out when I woke up. Yes, I would imagine he is probably very sleepy. I hope he gets it, you know. I mean, he'll get it, it's just a matter of when. But he's so close right now. He's like 15 or 20 Ascension levels away from hitting top 10. She's pretty darn awesome. There's another EV2 build there as well, there, Pizza, in that same playlist as that one. The Proton Charge EV is what I'm using currently, personally, but I've actually yet to play around with hero damage in the new shards yet. You bet there, Omni Mom. If I see him, I'll let him know you stop by. Elegant Hulk. I'll go ahead and waste Drago on you. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have. There's a Siege Roller right there. That's alright. Piece of cake. Going for a little float there, are they? Yeah, he was going so quick last night he wasn't even checking loot boxes. It's like, dude, you gotta look at it if it's at least, you know, you gotta check the loot. He's like, oh no, I don't need any more loot. What's going on, Matthew? Yep, time zones are funny like that, Pizza. It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon for me. I do a late night stream as well, though, on the weekend. Now that Mastery is winding down, I'll get back to that. Now, this weekend, of course, is a holiday weekend in the U.S., so there's not going to be any Twitch streams Friday or Saturday. So I will probably actually stream something Thursday night for Thanksgiving. Light Rain, what's up? That ought to work, huh? Still kind of underspent. I usually don't put it in the description of my YouTube streams there, Pizza, but it's just juice bags. It's the same as YouTube, except there's no Mister in front of it. I don't think I need to bother with... Oops. Wrong button. 2 at twice the price into the ground. Go, go! There we go. What's going on there, Pandy? Giving up on beating the Momo team already. I don't know what you mean. I missed juice instead. Oh, thanks, Mama. Mama's always so supportive, you know. Come on, Sand, where you at? There we go. You know what? I guess I better put one in for, because, you know, if I don't put anything there, then there's going to be a Malthius. Extra creative today with my grind builds. What's going on, Terminator? Emilio, what up? Diversity. Oh no, I've had my fill of mastery for this week. I don't know when I'm going to do C7. I want to do it on stream. I guess I'll do it probably Tuesday, because I'm, you know, like I've mentioned already, my son is coming into town, so I'm not going to be doing it when it launches Saturday. Let's go with 2 of them just because we can. And at least 400 left. Not enough mana. What's up, Trenton? How you doing? Let's see, and then another 160. Let's be extra creative. There we go. There's your diversity, mama. Instead of 7 nodes, you got 4 nodes. See? Diversity. Can't do C7 incursion. not that difficult. I've got several builds on. If you can do the regular map, you can do it on C7. Just don't die. Smokey, what up? Yeah, finally, Jay. Finally gonna get to watch it. It's got really bad reviews. I haven't read any of the spoiler stuff, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. But it's definitely gotten just terrible, terrible reviews. From what I've seen, anyway. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Mill and Shades. I do appreciate it a ton. Can't get Serpent's Coil working properly. Straw, what's up? Panatha, you coming back for the update next month? It has been a while. Nicholas, what's up? Venezuela, huh? "85 days left and done with the army." Oh, dang. You talking about the sand? Smokey? Sand is, the range actually scales very nicely with it. As you see, I've got Deadly Strikes on it. But the sand is always 8 seconds. Adding, oops, sorry, train going by. Adding, defense rate or whatever won't affect the sand trap. That's what makes it such an easy choice to use the hyper shards, in my opinion, because, you know, there's so many shards that are ineffective. Range works great on it, though. Crappy. Come on, you stupid train. Get down the road. I'm gonna mute you guys for a sec. Ultra realistic siege roller sounds. Yeah, that about sums it up. Yeah, 8 seconds is fine on the sand. I mean, it's not the best CC in the game. There's no doubt about that, but it is very effective. What's going on there, Minecraft? Wonder what that was that dropped. Bad loots. Well, it's really a matter of personal preference there, Toxic. All the elements no element really is better than the others. However, storm damage will proc the electrocute combo to a drenched enemy, and fire damage will proc the ignite combo to an oiled enemy. So depending on what the rest of your build is, can help you determine what element to use, but there's not really one element better than the other as far as just raw damage goes. What? It depends on the map. There, broken glass. You have to do... Every map is different. Depends on how much DU you have available. And there's a sea driller over there. I better quit ignoring him. I'll ignore Malthius, but that sea driller's got to go. I mean, every map's different. You know, here I use 7 in every lane because you've got such an absurd amount of DU. So funny, nothing but weapon manufacturers on the map and still just instinctively always go after the geode. Old habits never die, you know? The boss, what up? Changed your name, you didn't like the other one. Fair enough. What do we got? We got a roller down there. We got an ogre up here. We got another train just in time for the roller. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep muting you. The train keeps going back and forth. My tutorials of the masteries took me an enormous amount of time to do, and people weren't watching them. So I kind of went through and asked people what they, you know, if there was any particular maps they wanted to see, and all of the maps that got requested I did. I'll still eventually do them all, but I have no sense of urgency on it. I'll do it just casually now because, like I said, people just aren't watching them. Nobody wants to see it. No point in me spending a bunch of time. Each one of those videos was taking me like 3 or 4 hours to do. Between editing and or just doing it and then editing and all that stuff and uploading. So there's just no point in me doing it if people don't want to see it, you know. And like I said, I'll eventually still do them all, but no sense of urgency on it. And I'm actually going to start adding some polls to the community section of the channel, as I've got access to just an abundance of different games now. And I want to start adding some different stuff in the rotation, that way not to bore you guys to tears with the same old DD2 over and over and over again. You're embarrassed? Why would you be embarrassed? My Sky Guards, I'm using that Hyper Shard. So currently I'm using, what, Deadly Strikes, Power Transfer, and Mass Destruction. I like the set it and forget it thing with the flyers. I don't want to have to deal with them at all. I just want them to be dead. It doesn't matter. Your English is probably better than mine there, Nicholas. I wouldn't worry about it. English as a first language is not required here. Let's see, what do we got left? 460. That's almost to do enough to do 2 absurd ones. I need 480 for 2 absurd ones. So can't do that, but you know what? Let's just do this. And that leaves 200. And little lightning strikes for the full AFK-ness of it all. I'm currently taking a little break from the Xbox and the PS4 there, Chase. By the looks of things, I was right in doing that, as I think we've got a absolutely absurd amount of grind coming our way with the new onslaught. I mean, just prestiging alone, prestige in any game is heavy-duty grind. So, as I'd kind of guessed, there's just no way I'm going to be able to do that on multiple platforms. So I put the PlayStation and the Xbox on hold. Well, you're going to get something in exchange for your Ascension Shadow. We don't know the extent of it yet. The higher your Ascension, the more powerful you'll be in prestige bonuses. Exclamation WM in chat there, Chase. We'll get you what I use. Gunwitch is awesome. Yeah, the Gunwitch is one of the most fun heroes there is, in my opinion. As far as the playstyle goes, it's just insanely fun. The mobility is huge. Here comes another damn train. Muting you guys again, sorry. Alright, I'm assuming it's the same one going back and forth. Yeah, the Gunwitch is a beast. No doubt about it. And it's, I mean, like I said, it's just fun. This is the Mega Shark here. Smokey is the one you get from the little homie in town. Little dwarf guy. I'm not using it because I think it's the best one. I'm using it because it's cool as hell. So don't go and get it just because I'm using it. Because I will tell you, I don't get the best numbers as far as raw DPS out of this gun, but I do really enjoy using it. I get the best overall damage numbers with a controlled burst 3 shot type, but there's just something to be said about the 8 shots per second pew pew pew, you know. Gots to love the pew pew. What do I mostly use? Either the EV or the Monk are my favorites, but once again, that's just my personal preferences. You can use any of the heroes that you want. To be honest with you, I think with Onslaught coming, I may end up using a little bit more Abyss Lord. As much as I don't like the playstyle as much, I think the CC is going to be insanely helpful. Where was that thing? Over here? Alright, the boss, take it easy. Sounds like you're not the boss tonight, man. Nope, wrong lane. Yeah, as I mentioned on your comment on the video already, Danny, just switch it out for Burning Strikes. Well, the higher up you go, the more Ascension it costs to level up their wind blade. So yeah, if you're just starting out and you're just in Chaos 1, then that's pretty much normal. Oh yeah, I played Terraria. Can't wait for Otherworld to come, if it ever comes. Oh, it's all good, man. Come on, Terraria Otherworld, where you at? There's, as silly as it sounds, there's a game coming to Steam that I've just been itching to play. It's like Stardew Valley for cats. You guys know I love my cats, you know. I mean, I've only got one cat right now, but I am a big fan of cats. And there's a game coming called Cattails, which is like almost, I mean, it looks almost identical to Stardew Valley, except it's cats. As cheesy as it is, I just cannot wait. I think it releases like next month. Hopefully it releases before DD2 or the Onslaught mode, because once Onslaught releases, it's going to be straight up grind. But anyway, look on my community channel, or my community page on the channel later on today, as I am going to put a poll up with videos that you guys want to see, or a new playthrough. Let you guys vote on it of a few games I've been thinking about. And then I'm also, tonight I'm going to start recording the Star Wars campaign. I'm going to record it locally because it's just way too pretty of a game to be live streaming. With my connection, you miss out on the beauty of the game. Right in your big head there, Malthus. Not still. This is, I got it again there, Robert. This is like run number 2 on this map. Stuck mob. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, if you want to build the Abyss Lord, obviously is the obvious choice, but in overall DPS, the Gunwitch is going to wreck it. Thanks for subscribing there, Chase. I do appreciate it. Not right now, Tobias, but I'm assuming there will be with the holiday sale coming up. Bobby, what's up? The Steam holiday sale, all the DD2-ness will be on sale. So what do we got? We got 1,100. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's 180 per lane. Will leave me 20 left over. So that's not all that much for the weapon mans, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. just to keep the same flavor. It's definitely a little light. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for Lady Orcs, particularly on these south lanes here. I mean, I could always turtle it, but trying to XP grind, so I want to get the most bang for my buck, you know. Oops, wrong hero. Come on, get out of there. It's a hard farm there, Nikolai. There's no sign of them changing the way shards drop, though. They did say that after onslaught comes, trials could essentially drop more shards than onslaught. And that doesn't mean it's going to be more than it is currently. That just means onslaught will be better for shards than, or trials will be better for shards than onslaught will. But, I mean, that's one of the big grinds in the game, you know. Let's just go with the LSA right there, just to keep it simple. It's, you know, most people went hundreds of matches before finding that stuff. Now, before it's all said and done, you'll have just an absolute ton of them. And then once you get to Chaos 7, you won't even use defense rate anymore. But it is really, really helpful to get to that point, though. That's for sure. But, I mean, shards right now is, to get all the shards you want is a harder grind than getting all the gear you want, in my opinion. It takes just hundreds and hundreds of maps to get all the shards. Yeah, definitely don't toss them out. That's just with, I'm using deadly strikes on it, on those lightning strikes, but that's just the range gambit. Well, it's still a good shard. I wouldn't count it out. I certainly wouldn't throw any away. Like, I'm not opening any more Chaos 3 or Chaos 4 shard packs. But on the same note, I'm not going to get rid of any of them that I have. Nice there, Matthews. That's awesome. Dryad's a beast. She's a mean girl. Train with no roller. Sorry to keep muting you guys. The hype train. It's the hype train. Now I'm assuming that this particular train has got train cars being swapped or something. There's one of those little substation thingies down the road from where I live. Where they do all that cargo switching and all that crap. So I'm assuming that's what's leading to all the back and forth with the damn train. It's your call, really, there, Amanda. I personally would probably recommend the Abyss Lord, but the max you can get to now, Tobias, is 9 bags. I mean, I say the Abyss Lord just because the Abyss Lord can build, But, I mean, the gun witch is insanely fun. No doubt about that. I wish there was a way. I've been playing around with it too, with different shards to see what you can do. But I wish there was a way to make the rain damage from the mystic bubbles hit a little harder. But it just, no matter what you do, it just never really hits. Never really gets mean. Trying to get past Chaos 1. You can do it. I already did there, Matthew. Already did. Oh, come on, Matthews. Come on out. Get out of here. Little derpy ice needles there. There we go. Gotta get on the flat ground. Hype train, choo choo. Considering I don't know your dog, it'd be pretty tough to answer that question. If you're the neighbor that lives next to me with the little dog that constantly yaps, then no, I do not like your dog. Uh-oh, what we got going there? That's an assassin. Assassin down. There we go. The roller finally showing up. As soon as Fortnite puts something in the game, there, Jaden. A lot of people have been requesting it again, but there's nothing new. Fortnite did all of their original purchasers a huge disservice with this whole Battle Royale thing. They haven't done anything to the main game, and they've spent all their resources on Battle Royale. So I'm not a big fan of the Epic people right about now. And what was that? I got the beepy beeps like my USB controller's wigging again. Well, awesome there, Matthews. You can buy 8 in game with gems, and then there's another bag pack in the various storefronts that give you 1 more bag. All that stuff, I mean, inventory space is the greatest convenience you can get as far as paying real money. But I assure you guys that all that stuff is going to be on sale here in a few weeks with the Steam holiday sale, as soon as it finally gets here. But what is today? Today is what, November 22nd. So there's still probably a month until the Steam holiday sale gets here. I don't know, I'm assuming the dates have been leaked. It usually is. I don't think there's going to be a Steam or PlayStation or whatever Black Friday sale. I mean, there may be. You never know. Come on out, Mouthies. Sit there throwing at my wall. Just come out and say hi. There we go. What do we get? Nothing good. Yeah, that standard edition is a pretty good deal. What did that get me up to? Let's see. $23.82. Such a long way to go still. Bags are filling up. Substats are just too low on that one. Well, I've been playing DD2 for a really long time. You know, with few exceptions, I've been playing it since the majority, or far more than the majority. But I've been playing it since probably all but maybe just a few people in the DD2 community. What, February of 2014. Oh, look at that. And here I said I wasn't going to open any, and I get a defense rate. Might as well save them, huh? Just in case. Too much of a hoarder. Look at all these pet boosters. Yeah, I played DD2 on the PS4 for almost a year. Well, let's see, this was the one with 180, right? $180 plus flyer control, I believe. Or no, the DU is going to work out funky on this one, huh? Let's see. Let's spawn camp at this time. God dang it! I usually have the Mystic on F1. Right now, I got the Gun Witch on F1. It's alright, I keep 2 at twice the pricing the ground there. Is that too many? I don't know, we'll see. Actually, no, that'll be fine, I bet. Betsy Dragon's mainly just for show, really. It's a novelty. Let's throw one more here. Go like that. Don't have great coverage there, but it will work. And that leaves me 160 left. I didn't get flyer control in on this side. Or I did. Well, I guess I can add something else to the mix then, huh? Let's do something like that. It's not really about the... Dragolich is overall probably the best pet in the game. Just because it works with everything and it also buffs your defenses. You can't get a gold Dragolich there, Cash. That's not available to the public. That's from lots and lots and lots of hard work helping Trendy out, is what that Dragolich is from. The weapon manufacturer itself is fantastic. The weapons are not spectacular. But yeah, it's a great defense. Definitely, without a doubt. Wonder what I can get to on today's stream. Ooh. Did I not put a flyer defense up there? I see it right there. Maybe it got kobolded or something. Or no, it doesn't look like it took any damage. I'm not sure why that Skyguard didn't attack that flyer, but whatever. It didn't, that's for darn sure. Got something to upgrade now. I better get these Skyguard upgraded too. And definitely the snake. Snakes are just sketchy flyer control, but I've been having good luck with one right there on this map. PCT, long time no see. Good lord, man, this train is just driving me absolutely nuts. It's the same train. It's gotta be. There's no way that many trains have passed in this short amount of time. Just back and forth, back and forth. Over here. My snipe is crappy. I'm not snipe built at all, but it sure is fun. Probably like another hour there, Tobias, something like that. Trying to trank the ogre. Matthews, I haven't even turned my PS4 on in over a month. Haven't even turned the power on it in ages. Oh yeah, just a little tickle. That's alright. Enough tickles become unbearable, you know? My wife uses my Xbox all the time. I haven't played DD2 on the Xbox since I said I was taking a break from consoles. I haven't played it on either platform since then. Like I said, my guesses were all right on par with what we know about the next update so far. It's just not going to be possible to play on multiple accounts and, well, and enjoy it. It would be like a 24-hour-a-day grind. I mean, when Onslaught hits, I'm going to be playing 10, 12 hours a day just on the PC. I couldn't possibly add on another account. PS4 is a lovely Blu-ray player. I do play games on the PS4. I got no problems with the PS4 or with using it. I just am not playing DD2 on it right now. It's just too much. Thanks there, Ashton. I do appreciate it. Now I'm getting the double whammy. It just started raining again. I got rain and trains. See, same thing there. Maybe I got bad placement on that Skyguard this time. That's where I usually put it. Here we go, the realistic siege roller effect. I won't mute you guys this time, so you get it in full glory. Alright, siege roller down, but the train keeps going. Yeah, it's been raining constantly. Well, I mean, I live not too far from you there, PCT, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's been pretty much every day. I guess no point in... I never even upgraded these protons. There we go. Dope. Playing the monk too much has just been killing me with the constant right-clicking. I've just been a right-clicking machine no matter what hero I'm on. That Skyguard a little help since it's suffering this this map. No, I don't have a video on that one. It's just you get one point for each level, and you can only put. There's 3 different tiers, so you know, Ascension 1 is tier 1, or in the first column. Ascension 2 is the second column. Ascension number 3 would be the third column. And so on and so on. But your best bet really is to just play, you know, the higher chaos tier you can get to. Ooh, shame those stats aren't mixed around a little. If that 4300 was on on hero health, I would put that on my monk, but they're in the wrong. The 4800s are in the wrong place. Ooh, green box. It's my second green box of the stream, I believe. They've been dropping in force. Green boxes for days. Yeah, see, like Light Rain said, consecutive wins. If you look at the map here, you see consecutive win bonus 5. So I'm getting increased XP. It actually gives me an additional 950,000 on this map. Now that I'm up to 5, I get a 20% increase in XP. And that's where it caps out at. So now every map, every consecutive win I get after this gives me a 20% bonus. And that's, you know, that's a nice little chunk. It definitely, it adds up. Sounds like, yep, another Bastille. More weapon man grinding. Good enough. You know what? Let's throw a proton in just for good measure. I do have a ton of DU on this map. Let's see, where can we fit it? Something like that? Why not? Do the same thing here. Should be good. Game crashed on you. Oh, dang it, I did it again. Take that, ground. You're gonna get two at twice the price. Do it later. I debated on doing some carries for the weekly here, but the problem is the whole less than 4 hero deaths. Most of the players that would want the carries are going to be so squishy that they're going to die over and over and over again, and then that would make the 4 hero deaths very, very difficult to do. Let's see, what did I leave myself this time? 380. Another 140 left. Let's mix it up this time. We'll go with a sand. Let's get a little snaky. Get an obelisk going in there. At least 50. If I'm going to have an obelisk, I might as well get the flamethrower going. I'll stay on the mystic this one. She's super speedy. She gets running faster than the game feels like it can handle it, to be honest with you. Seems like when you get all of her speed buffs all in place, and she, you know, she's max appeasement, and then watch what happens when I pop Cyclone. Hopefully I don't go in a hole here, but you got her full appeasement, and then you pop Cyclone, and it's just ridiculous all the way across the map in like 2 seconds or whatever craziness. Yeah, that was if that would be if I actually wanted to, Trenton. But there's nothing more irritating than that, to be honest with you. So I mean, you know, if it didn't have the 4 hero deaths, I would do it. But it's a pain in the butt. I mean, unless it's somebody that I know and they're just having a problem with it, I really won't do any carries with it. What's going on there, Vanna? Welcome to the stream. We got an ogre. Let's see if I can get to him before he's dead. Oh, my appeasement's gone. Dang it. Nope, he dead. How we holding up down here? Yeah, walls are doing good. Yep, Proton's already at tier 5. Whoa! Don't walk off the edge. Oops. Walking off the edge is a bad idea. There's no difference between a golden kitty general and any other pet. There aren't. Kitty general means doesn't do anything. There's no difference between the different kinds of pets. Everything's based off of the pet's ability. All cats roll the same ability. Then depending on what elemental damage it gets on it, it will have a second type of ability if it gets elemental damage. So it doesn't matter if it's a green propeller or a golden, you know, golden kitty general. There's zero difference at all between the two. You get 25 per trials map there, Matthews. So just run trials. Don't try to farm defender medals would be my suggestion, as defender medals are just going to come. Just try to progress. That's what the game is about. Getting a hero, if you're having a problem progressing, with the exception of maybe Chaos 6 and the EV, adding an additional hero to it is not going to change that, as the entire game is very playable with the original 4. Now, C6, Chaos 6 becomes a little easier with reflect beams in the EV2. Yeah, what Light Rain said. Ditto. Siege Roller, where you at? We'll get the super sneaky going on the Siege Roller here. Ooh, we got double sieges. We'll go Obelisk behind him. As soon as it goes somewhere I can place. There we go. Burn him up, Mr. Obelisk. Thank you very much. Good work. What do we got there? Wasn't terrible. Let's see. Let's head over and do the same thing to this one. Love that instant obelisk, man. I tell you. Good stuff. Go, go, obelisk. Burn him up, burn him up. Flamethrower to the butt. Oh, pow. $23.83. Okay. Move my obelisk back over now. You guys beat each other up, would you? Oh, I know all about the old time zones. Most of my family is in Northern Ireland. except my sister. All I really have left besides my wife and son are my mom and my sister. Mom moved back home to Belfast, and the sister is in Brussels. What do we got? An ogre. He'll be dead before I get there. Plaguing Hawk will be dead before I get there too. Maybe. Yeah, he did. Yep, they're closer to you than they are to me. I play the EV2 way more than I play the Mystic there, MLG. I play all the heroes. The two that I use the most are definitely the Monk and the EV2. You just showed up right as I was using the Mystic. That was actually the first run I've played on the Mystic all day. Yep, I remember you there, Atom Bomb. It was just yesterday, man. It was only yesterday. Well, hyper shards aren't something you farm to buy, so you can only get one. It's just from doing the masteries. So yeah, you'll definitely want them. Without a doubt. You don't farm them though. You just, they're guaranteed. You do the mastery mode, get hyper shards, you know. That's too many, huh? It's alright, I'll kill the flyers on that lane manually. I get the feeling I'm spending too much on this one. Actually, I'm only done half, so guess it's not too terrible. What does that leave me? 270 for the top lane. That's 210. Oop, let me rinse off down here in the sewer water real quick. Yeah, the Dryad's good for everything. I mean, the Dryad's not going to give you any sort of an edge in C6, but the Dryad's perfectly fine to use in C6. Man, I hope those flyers get killed. I don't like that. I think I'm going to move one. Let me just put one node up there, and then I don't have to worry about it at all. Something like that. Yeah, it should work. I'll just manually kill these flyers here. I gotta quit sniping. I'm like completely spec'd against sniping. Yet I just constantly want to snipe. All the heroes are worth buying there, Ashton. They're all good. There's no bad one. Eventually, if you keep playing the game, eventually you're going to want all of them. So it's just a matter of get the one you want you want the most first, you know? I mean, eventually you will want them all, though. No doubt in my mind. Everybody's getting wrecked. See, good enough. Just gonna have to watch the flyers on this side. I'm gonna mute you guys again for a sec. Damn train. I'll just make you guys listen to it, because he's parked right behind me. The engine is. Yep, now he's on the move. Get out of here, train! We got enough hype train going already. We still got weeks to wait. Nothing wrong with the EV2's gun. You just gotta find the right one. Just like any other hero, you know, gotta get the right weapon. Celebration's kind of stinky. I still use it on my charge, or on my proton charge EV, just because the increased stats on it, but that's actually not even a thing anymore. You can't get those high rolled celebrations and whatnot anymore. You can only get Chaos 7 type stuff. Dang, Assassin's getting all sort of uppity. Got a siege roller coming. Oh, the siege roller is there. Come on, get off me. There we go. The Terraria weapons are not that good compared to the stuff that drops on the regular maps. This one, the Mega Shark, is really fun. So, I mean, I use it because it's fun. I don't use it because I think it's better. But yeah, they're just not that good. The shot types on them and having a locked-in shard is just, I don't know. It's tough for me to use them. This is the only one that I kind of swear by. I mean, I use Automeow on my Dryad just because cats, you know. Or not Automeow. Meowmere. Getting my pets confused with my weapons. Where's Gribbs? Ooh, what Gribbs have? Looks like boots. Me, not very good. What do we got over here? Not very good there either. There we go. I'll do it twice the price like Kellyanne. Oop, wrong button. Try it now. There we go. Take that, Slick Kellyanne. Probably like another 2 or 3 maps, maybe. Something like that, depending on how long it takes to do them. Their cash. I've got obligations today with Trendy. Noisy train. Man, today is the worst train day I've had on stream in months. I mean, I get a train that rolls by quite frequently, but just constant train back and forth. I haven't had a day this unlucky in months. Literally. What do we got in the box? What's in the box? Some gloves. Oh wow, really low rolls. Crappy gloves, crappy gloves. What's the Betsy sword called? I don't remember off the top of my head. Let me look. Yep, that's not it. There it is. Flying Dragon is the Betsy sword. The Flying Dragon. Thought I was using a Betsy sword on my Squire. Apparently not. Greystone. This is like the ultimate super fast weapon man build map right here. Doesn't get any quicker than this one, I don't think. You can just, oop, you know what, let's do this instead. Get the spawn campage going. Oops. Wrong button. Let's see. We want flyer control here. Might as well, huh? That leaves me 210 left. That's not much for this lane, but this lane is also, even though it's a boss lane, it's still almost always an easy lane. Leaves me 180. But bam, that'll work. $186 CM, yeah, that's Glitter Goose. For those of you guys that have been around for a long time, if you remember Glitter Goose, that's who 186 CM is. He changed his name to 186 CM at some point. I use buff shards in the walls that buff my other defenses, so I almost always use walls. That and Lady Orcs. No matter how strong your build is, there's always a chance a Lady Orc can run past. So, I mean, you know, I can do plenty of no walls builds, but it never hurts to have them. But you see the purple glow on the weapon mans there, that's a 20% damage, or 20% defense power buff coming from my wall. So, if you're using your walls to buff your defenses, which in most cases you should be, if you're an endgame player, then walls will always have a place. Come on, Lady Orc. Come on out and say hi. See if I can get a little Gobu in the face. Oh yeah. I gotta get my other gun witch all snipey. I don't really have a snipe build gun witch at all, sadly. Yeah, walls are definitely always useful, I agree. There's just ways to make them useful. I mean, here I'm getting the crowd control from the bubbles. Plus, I'm buffing my defenses with Power Pylon. Siege Roller! Coming in hot. You never upgraded my Sky Guards. I guess I could do that, huh? Oh, taking his sweet old time. Come on, Mr. Siege Roller, come out and say hi. Fat Loots. Wrong spec rotation again. The same thing there. If the hero health had rolled the 4400 number, that wouldn't be a terrible piece. I mean, it wouldn't be a great piece, but it wouldn't be terrible. Have I used money on the game? I've been playing this game for 4 years, so yeah, I've used lots of money. I bought the collector's edition on every platform that the game released on. Plus I bought, there used to be a bag thing, I bought that. I just got the new bag thing that just came last week. I mean, I've never bought any heroes, if that's what you're asking. And I've never bought gem packs with real money either. Or shard packs with real money. And then I used all the gems for, all the gems I got from the collector's edition and all that stuff to increase my inventory and buy some cosmetics. Well, why not? I mean, if I've been playing a game for 4 years, don't you think it would be kind of wrong for me to have not supported Trendy at all? I mean, that seems like kind of a bum deal there. I mean, if I played on playing through the game and just playing the campaign, I'd probably just do the free-to-play thing and not spend a penny. But, I mean, DD2 has been a large part of my life for the last several years. And I want Trendy to succeed, so, I mean, the only way to do that is to support them. There is no more DD2 if there is no more money. That, and I mean, come on. Look at my Gunwitch, for God's sakes. Why would you not want that skin? It's awesome. It's worth it for the Gunwitch's hot pants alone. Sorry, female viewers. Those of you who have been viewing my channel for a while know that I am not like that, but I couldn't resist on that one. Gonna be whole lots more cosmetics coming to the game apparently here with the update, the onslaught update. Gonna be lots and lots and lots. They just teased it a little, but I mean, from the small amount they teased, I'm just assuming there's gonna be a ton of stuff. Come on out. See if twice the price will get it done for him this time. Let's see. I'm not spec'd into it, but it is fun to use. It didn't kill it all the way, but it got it pretty close. No, I think Mastery was fun. I think it was frustrating. But, I mean, it's Mastery mode. It's supposed to be difficult. I don't think it was a waste of time. I mean, it was another reason to play an awesome game. To be honest with you, right now I've got one reason to play the game, and that's 2500 Ascension. That's my only reason for playing. I've done everything in the game. I've used every combination there is. I mean, I've done it all. So, I mean, that's my only goal right now is the 2500 Ascension. Just the shards alone are worth getting it, but I mean the golden pets, I actually got my little dream came true with the golden pets. The only golden pet I didn't have in the game was a golden green eyes dragon. I've got every other golden pet. And I got lucky and I got a green eyes. It's on Steam or the PlayStation Store or on the Xbox Store there, Tobias. There's nowhere in game for you to do it. You just gotta, it's a real money thing. It's $19.99. It includes 600 gems, the bag, and a title, I think. Which, you know, is a little pricey. I'm not gonna deny. But I mean, I paid for it willingly. Looks like my interwebs may be starting to go. I'm getting a warning from YouTube on my dashboard saying the video output is low. Let me check something real quick. I haven't really lost any frames or anything. It's been 90 minutes and I've lost 9 frames, which is nothing. So, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, Chaos 8 and 9 would be completely done and beat in one day. Kind of pointless. And then be doing the same thing there, just grinding. Be grinding Chaos 9 instead of Chaos 7. I think there was a patch for that today there, ERT. I thought I saw something about that. Yeah, 1 frame every 10 minutes is nothing. Literally nothing. Completely unnoticeable. God dang, man, I am getting this map a ton, and it sucks because this one's the worst XP. Out of all the maps, the biggest map gives the worst XP. I will never understand that, but what you gonna do? Don't want to lose my win streak bonus. Just slap some stuff on the ground and call it good. Head over to Dungeon Defenders 2 or DungeonDefenders.com there, Chimpy. Or you can look at the video I put on my channel about it. New game mode, new cosmetics, prestige system. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Too much to go over here. That is the extreme TLDW version for you since you didn't watch it. Let's see. Kind of wonky on that proton beam, but whatever. Whatever. I can do it without derping into the wall, I swear. Yeah, well, I mean, every lane will be different. When they say rotating mob schedules, or rotating lane schedules, what they're talking about is the mobs that come out. That's an internal developer term, calling them lane schedules. But you might have on one map, you might have a lane that has cyborgs and lady orcs, and another lane on the exact same map that has geodes and kobolds or whatever, you know, whatever. So it will definitely be more strategic building. You're not gonna be able to just throw stuff on the ground like we do now. A build like this will be non-existent in Onslaught. I mean, on the higher tiers of Onslaught. I'm sure on the low floors it'll be just like the Chaos tiers. You know, there's gonna be certain floors tied to certain difficulties. So like, say floor 1 through 10 or whatever will be Chaos 1, or, you know, obviously this is just an example. I don't really know. You know, floor 10 through 20 will be Chaos 2 or something along those lines. Or have Chaos 2 mobs. It won't be Chaos 2. It won't be the same lane schedules. But you'll have a mixture of those mobs from the various difficulties. It'll be more like the game originally was, where there used to be lane resistances, where like one lane would take reduced magic damage, so like this build here would be no good. I would need physical damage in the mix. And then another lane would have, you know, would take reduced physical damage. So then physical damage would be no good, and you would need, you know, some sort of elemental damage in the mix. It'll be fun, though. I mean, it'll be difficult. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing here now. Like, I mean, the special mob for Chaos 7 is these kobolds, that dude right there. Weapon manufacturers hit flyers, though, so all the kobolds are just dying. I don't really do tech support there, ERT. I don't work for Trendy. I would contact support if you're having issues, or look at the Trendy forums, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. I wouldn't know what to tell you. I'm just some dude that plays video games. I have nothing to actually do with Trendy. Just some dude. Every map, not just that temple map, every map is gonna have dynamic builds there, Xenos. Every time you queue it, it will have different mobs from different lanes. That's what the, you know, like I said, that's what they mean by dynamic lane schedules. You know, every time you do the map, it'll be different. Now, the big map, of course, is going to have rotating cores and rotating lanes. And that's the difficulty there. But even like doing this map on onslaught mode, every lane will have different groups, different packs of mobs, or different groupings of mobs. Guess I should kill the flyers if I'm going to take the Skyguard out of commission, huh? Oh, come on and get off me. Why you gotta get on me while I'm busy? There, assassins, what's your problem? Let me just deal with this. There. Take that. Sexist, that's terrible. Terrible. Come on to it, twice the price. Get it done. Oh, got through it that time. Got me a double tap 3 with really crappy rolls on it. That thing's gonna get sold. What else can I upgrade? I think I can just upgrade that Skyguard, which it doesn't really need anymore, but now I'm stuck on getting it upgraded because the damn assassins interrupted me. I'm too stubborn to let it go, even though it doesn't need it. What's my upgrades? Wrecking it. Where are the flame artists? Don't think I've used any flame artists. even sure if I've used any today at all, to be honest with you. Nothing wrong with Flame Auras. Awesome defense. Ooh, dang it. Crappy lows. Hey, yeah, gotta get it all out there, Light Rain. What are the strengths and weaknesses of the EV? Well, the weakness would be she's squishy. Her strengths would be everything else that she does. She's a very good hero. She scales really bad with hero health. There's a controlled burst 3 right there. Really low rolls and no hero health. Makes it no good. I mean, the strengths are definitely her defenses. She's only got one useless defense, and that's the buff beam, as most of you already know. Every other defense the EV has is really, really strong. And she can do massive amount of DPS. Her charged shot, for example, is the strongest thing she does right now, but it's kind of broken. It's a little bit of chatter using it. It's hitting for double damage right now. Or it's not hitting for double damage, but it's hitting twice as frequently as it's supposed to. So that's going to be getting changed here in the near future. But currently it is broken and just does absurd damage. The bots are really strong. Here's a bot example for you. If I don't die, that is. I missed one of them, but you know, essentially if you line it up right, it one-shots siege rollers. But look at my health. That's the squishy part. She just has terrible health scaling. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it too there, ERT. Can't wait, can't wait. Alright, let's see. Well, depending on what map I get, I'll do one more map. I got, like I said, I got some other obligations with Trendy today that I've got to attend. But if it's a quick map, I do have time for one more. As I still got 26 minutes. I'm sure it'll be comparable to what it is now there, Xenos. I don't see them changing any. Oh, that must be 10 matches. I don't see them changing how the Defender Medals XP system works currently. I'm sure it will be very similar to it is now. You know, depending on what difficulty you're at. You know, floor 1, of course, will not give as much gold and XP as, say, floor 50, you know. It's not December 1st that I've seen. I mean, that would be pretty awesome if it came December 1st. Unless they put something out about it today. Now you got me curious. There hasn't been any talk of release day on December 1st, has there? Nah, there's nothing on the forums about it. My guess is it's going to be there between December 12th and the 15th. It will definitely not be December 1st. In fact, what day of the week is December 1st even? I don't even know. I'll just go as far as to say it will definitely 100% not be there December 1st. Even though I don't know that, I'm confident enough that it won't be there then that I can say that. Alright, Tobias, take it easy, man. Thanks for swinging by. But yeah, the 12th through the 15th is that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time. I'm pretty darn sure that's when it's going to come, is my guess, anyway. Turtle it out here a little. What do we got left? 250? At least 210 or 220. Yeah, good enough. Oh, I've done that a bazillion times over the course of Onslaught PCT, I hear ya. That right there is actually my downfall with Mastery. It's just such habit to repair and upgrade for that matter. I mean, I do a lot of upgrading mid-waves, so I'm just used to running around the map and hitting Q and keeping on running, you know. Luckily for you, it was only in wave 2. I usually do it right at the end of wave 5. I do it at absolutely the wrong time. So what, is tomorrow Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the US. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow, and I'm probably actually gonna stream tomorrow night as well. But then I won't be streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, as I've got family coming into town for the holiday. And then I'll have some content ready to go over the weekend, though. That way there's still something to watch if you guys swing by the YouTubes. Oh, that was Omni and I's specialty there, PCT. We didn't mess a map up unless it was wave 5. That's just how it worked for us. Every single time, it seemed like. It was very frustrating. No doubt about that. I did this last week in Chaos 6. I finished it up. Omni and I took a break and decided just to put it off until the next day. And I went and had dinner and took a little nap for a couple hours, and I woke up and there was only 4 people that had completed it, so there were still lots of top 10 spots open. So I figured, what the heck, I'd go for it. So I did like the last 5 maps, I think it was, solo. And Forest Biome was actually getting me. I know most people had a lot of problems on Catacombs. I had more problems on Forest Biome than Catacombs, so I ended up asking in Discord for help on that one. I was having problems with the last wave. It sucked because I was losing. I lost the map, I don't know, 7, 8 times with 1 mob left, and it was the 3rd boss in wave 5. So it was just really, really irritating. Eventually I asked for help, and then we just one-shot it. Because it's not that difficult of a map to do. But just getting through the whole map and killing all those bosses in a timely fashion. Because you can't, you couldn't upgrade and couldn't lose any defenses. So everything was at tier 1. And I was losing, what was happening is I was losing a wall to the 3rd boss before I could get him killed. So frustrating. I'm a Ice Needle spammer. My little witchy juice goes away so fast, and it's all 100% because of my Ice Needle spamming. I get a little carried away with it, I think. I got no witchy juice. Luckily, it regens so fast when you shard it properly. Yeah, the old Broom NATO still wrecks it, though. It does good. Little Sakelion action. We had a boss down at the bottom. Those walls beat up at all? Eh, not too bad. What kind of loots did he drop me? Nothing spectacular. Eh, decent, but not spectacular, for sure. You're going the wrong way, Sakelion. The business is over here. Yeah, I need to get in the habit of using Book Drop more. I'm actually spec'd into it with the shards for the increased damage and everything, but it's just I spam Ice Needle so damn much that I never have the juice for it, you know? I need to get in the habit of using that more for sure. That I'm always using the 1-2 combo on the geodes. It does really good for them, but it just burns me out of witchy juice. If you're using 6 obelisks, you don't need the EV2. Or, I mean, you don't need the Mystic. Actively. 6 obelisks is 6 obelisks. Omni and I had a big problem with that map, but with doing it solo, I didn't have any issues. So I know a lot of people have, but I used volcano walls. I did put 2 obelisks, 3 volcano walls, and then I DPS'd on the Abyss Lord actually, because the Abyss Lord is so easy to kill geodes. And all I did was run around using the speed boost from the fountain and killed, you know, just worried about geodes, nothing else. But I mean, just with the 2 obelisks, that's what, 150 and 75? That's 225% damage increase with 2 obelisks when you're playing solo, because you're getting both the buffs. When you have both the buffs on you, of course. But for me, what saved the day was the Abyss Lord, you know? Just the Abyss Lord, it just makes geodes and assassins just so easy. And so I DPS'd on the Abyss Lord on that one. See, book drop. Oh, did I book drop? I don't see any books. I must have not had the witchy juice. Nothing better than book dropping a big pack like that, though. With the Abyss Lord, once you get in the hang of it, you don't, you know, like, one of the things I see most people do is they'll slap the number 2 down the second that the assassin turns purple, and then it will, most of the time, it will get the first assassin off of you, but it won't get his buddies off of you. There's another controlled burst 3. Man, those things are just dropping like crazy today. Really low rolls again, though. Let me look at that again. The hero health is pretty low, but I mean, I can live with that. That might actually be a keeper there. The hero damage roll is pretty low as well, though. Several hundred points under what I'd like to see that. Anyway, everybody, I do appreciate it a ton. That is going to do it for today. Like I said, I got some other stuff I got to get done. I do plan on doing a Thanksgiving Day stream tomorrow, so anyone that's, you know, if you're in the U.S., you're probably going to be kicked back with a full belly. I'll be chillaxing and doing a little something tomorrow. But thank you all a ton for swinging by. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time around. Let's see, what was that? If I'm running EV2 on Chaos 1. On Chaos 1, weapon manufacturers, proton beams. Don't use the buff beam, but use anything else. Yeah, like Light Rain said, throw in some flame auras. You know, proton beams and flame auras will smoke Chaos 1, no doubt about it. Anyway, thank you all once again, though. I do appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Like I said, keep an eye out on the little community tab on the channel. I'm going to be putting a poll up. Actually, I'm going to put it up like within the next 15-20 minutes or so. As I'd like to start doing some regular Let's Play type stuff on the channel. And I want you guys to be able to pick, you guys and gals, to be able to pick the game. So check for that poll and definitely give me your vote. And I will see you all soon. Take it easy.